Again, if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask in the chat. We've got a slew of numbers coming out at the top of the hour here. All right, nice rotation there against our 68 area down there. And giving us a nice little opportunity to scalp the market. All right, next level on the downside we have is at the 57 area, but remember we've got some numbers coming out here. All right, it's kind of bouncing here off of the 68 area there. If you could jump in, hopefully to take some profits here against that opportunity. And now we are going to be looking at the 57 on the downside, but again, let's be mindful of the fact that we have numbers coming out here in about 5 minutes. You'd have to think that next week's going to be a little bit slow, given that it's the Thanksgiving holiday week in the United States. And well, we'll see what happens. You never know what happens over the weekend. Got so many geopolitical situations hovering. And VIX, as you can see now, is down to 23 handle. Definitely a little bit slow. Remember, VIX is a gauge for volatility. As the number is going to be released here in 2 minutes. There's a slew of them, so we'll see what they might bring to the table here. Again, we got our 77 got filled and our 68 got filled on the downside. Now we're just kind of rotating back up here. A little resistance against our pivot if we get back up there, but in the face of a number, I would be a little bit more careful. Seems we're a little range bound down here as this number is going to be coming out here in about a minute or so. Numbers, 3 of them. Let's see if the ladder ticket lightens up here a little bit or not. Support on the downside if you're a little aggressive. Obviously, the only reason I would say that is because there's a, if you're trading around a number, obviously anything can happen. So numbers in this situation, so be careful. All right, let's see what happens here. Yeah, I mean, all we try to do is knock a little bit out every week, every day. That's all we can do, right? So it's good that it's working well this week. All right, a little bit of pressure here on the market, reacting to these numbers. A little bit kind of pushing it down a little, making new lows. Our support level is down at the 57 area. Our green band's coming in here at 64. Again, just see what it wants to do as it rotates down. 57 is our next support level that we're looking at.
I'm going to post the numbers one more time in there. Let me get them to the right side.
Okay. Thank you. You out of here?
Yep, I'm out of here. You'll be back in Monday. You'll be gone Tuesday.
No, actually, I'll be gone Wednesday. I just found out it's Wednesday, so I'll be here Monday and Tuesday.
Okay.
All right. And Wednesday, again, it's going to be very slow with Thursday off day. So you just take care. You can just give the numbers out, I think, on Wednesday. I don't know how busy we're going to be, but yeah, I'll be here Monday and Tuesday.
Okay. Did your daughter make it in okay yesterday?
Yeah. Actually, I picked her up from the airport. There was like nobody at the airport. It's like,
oh, really?
Yeah. It's like empty. It was like very strange for O'Hare. And she was coming in from New York. She said the plane was half empty. It was kind of very strange, but always usually packed. But not yesterday. I guess you're beating the rush here for Thanksgiving holiday coming in on a Thursday.
During the week, yeah.
So, but it was very uneventful to go pick her up from the airport. She's like, well, didn't expect it to be so slow. It's so easy to go in and go out of O'Hare. Surprise.
I've only been into it a couple of times, and it's always been busy.
Always. I mean, she tells me which gate door she was at, and I go there, and she's the only one standing there. I'm like, whoa. I thought I had to like fight through, 20, 30 people to try to spot her. She was just standing there all by herself. I go, what's going on? Is the airport closed? So yeah, no, she's in.
She didn't get a weather delay or anything, did she?
No.
Good.
Everything was hunky dory and nice and easy. So of course, she comes in, goes right to her computer, and does some work.
Oh, well, I will see you Monday.
All right, take care. Have a great weekend.
Have a good weekend too.
Thanks. Yeah, it felt like it was like 3 a.m. going to the airport, but no, it was it 10:30? As soon as I got off here, went down there and got her. All right, we drifted down to 61 there. We have 57, so we're just kind of a little bit bearish on these numbers. Don't have the 57 area. All right, the market's staying a little bit weak here. Looking at the 57 on the downside. Again, we have to be patient and wait for opportunities that the market can give us instead of going and trying to create opportunities ourselves. We're not very good at that. We're looking at levels that we feel that the market will give us an opportunity to scalp. Otherwise, we'll just wait. And again, if it doesn't work out, we have our stops in place. All right. Coming down here to the 57 area now. At 55.25 there is the settlement price. All right, work in the 57 area here a little bit. All right, nice little quick 2 points here against 57. See if we can get a little bit more out of this. That was mortgages kind of dropped. As you can see, the bond market also had a huge rally. So kind of go hand in hand, right? Especially since you're looking, we have the 30-year bond market out there. So as we're trying to get a little bit more out of this 57 area, there we go. Get it up. There we go. Nice. Nice little rotation here against our 57. Minimal heat. Nice pop back up. If you have multiple contracts, see if we can't have a trailing stop. Try to get a little bit more out of it. We've been kind of lucky these days. Things have been working out our ways, and especially things, nice little rotations here against our levels that we're working on, focused in on. Patience paid off again, right? Always talk about being patient and waiting for opportunities. That's what we had to do here. And we let that number kind of drift us down here. They basically kind of tested that settlement price and popped back up. It was a nice backup there. The settlement price was a nice backup, and we got 57 this time for those of you who had the 57 straight up. All right, nice little trade there for those of you who jumped in. You can see all our levels here, 50, 77, 68, 57. All of those worked very nicely for us. Again, if anybody has any questions as to how we do things, what we do, anything that I'm talking about, we talk, definitely discuss it in our education course, how to figure out these levels on your own, how to understand how to get into them, how to exit them, how to trade out of them. All depends on each of your risk tolerances. And so we have to understand the opportunities there, and know how to find these levels is important. The the goal here of our education course is to be able to kind of do these things on your own, right? And find these levels on your own and know how to get into them and how to scale around them and how to scale out of them, and so that you can take advantage of the levels as well as the risk tolerances that each one of us has. And everybody here trades them a little bit differently, as you can imagine. All right, there, Mike. Have a good day. Enjoy your weekend. Multiple groups in my account. So I don't understand what uh, multiple groups. All right, we're just kind of hanging here on these new lows that the market created. Next support level is down at the 49 area. All right, Chad, you have a great weekend as well. I'm glad everybody is taking off early this morning. It's good to see. I made a little bit, and it's always Monday. Thanks for putting up the levels in the chat for us. Again, we use those as a guide to the day. As you can see, our levels on the downside, our support levels work very nicely. And now we're just kind of trying to see what it wants to do down here. If we get above 67, might push up a little bit, maybe up to the 78, 75 area. All right, market up here now, trying to extend here a little bit of a buy here above the 67 area. I feel a little aggressive. Again, sometimes we were waiting for momentum trades that the market can create for us. We wait for the market to give us those opportunities. As you can tell here, some of our traders have made a little bit of money this morning and moved on, and then going to enjoy the weekend. Hopefully you were able to use our levels there and take advantage of some of our opportunities that we had this morning. Again, we're always at the mercy of market volatility to give us our opportunities to trade. That's what we're going to do here on an everyday basis. All right, they kind of got up right up to 69 there and then came off, flushed it all the way back down here. And next support level on the downside we have is down at 49. All right. They got a little bit. This is why this trade right now becomes a little bit very tough. They flushed it down to 58 and change, flats, and then came right back up here to 68. So you can see here getting very, very choppy, and we always talk about how choppy it gets in the afternoon. They're just starting a little early here. Very tough little trade going on right now, so patience is important. And thought we had a little buy there above 67. They got up to 69 and then came right back down, made that move back down, and now right back up. So we can see here how it's getting a little bit choppy, and it's good for us to just kind of be patient and wait. Next downside support is 49. A little resistance up here at about the 75, 76 area if you're looking for a trade. All right, definitely range bound there a little bit. Again, we've had a pretty decent morning, so we can't complain. Now we just have to be patient and wait. Next downside support is down at 49. Upside resistance would be right around 74 to 76, and keep your stops in place no matter what. I think we get above the 89 there, we could go 80, I take that back, yeah, 85. If we get above 85, we could push up to our pivot and maybe to the levels above that we have. But again, that's Friday, gets a little bit more, trade gets a little bit more skittish, a lot less fewer traders in the afternoon. So, again, we do most of our work during the morning hours. The dynamics in the morning do work well for us. The afternoon trade gets a little bit skittish, just like that last little move here in the S&Ps where they were trying to push up, then flush it back down, and then came right back up. So alrighty. All right. Again, try to uptick here. Got to get above the 70 area, and then we'll see what happens. Patience is important. Definitely a lot of energy has been taken out of the market here a little bit. This move that we think was going to happen earlier, but of course they flush it down first and then come back up here, and that's why it gets a little bit choppy.